Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back, you guys, to the Two Ways to Say It podcast. I am your favorite host, Ashley Renee.
Oh, oh.
What?
And this is your host, KC, with my co-host, Ashley.
It's not like you said host, but okay,
Ooh.
watch that.
One thing about it, you ain't it. You ain't it. No, you ain't it. No, no. Wait a minute.
I
No,
ain't
you ain't
it.
it. You ain't it. You ain't
Yeah, I know. What is your song of the day?
Yeah, my song today, you just know how I'm coming because something is coming up. You know, we got something big coming up. So,
Period.
Chewy's on, and I BB my belt. I'm just pooping, but I never
Hey,
smell. Hey. So,
hey.
that Ice Spice BB my belt. Thank you. And I'm gonna be with my belt because we're
I
going to see
don't
Ice
know what does
Spice.
that mean. Period.
I think literally is a BB belt. Like I had looked it up. Like it's literally the belt should be wearing.
Oh, okay,
So I think
okay.
she just saying BB my belt, but the
So,
belt is actually like BB belt. But yeah. So
okay. So
hmm
since you got a little ice spice going on, I'm gonna just
hmm
bring it back to JT because ooh, I got that shit on. Walk
Oh.
away, some. Bitch, I'm swerving. You surfing. I don't know what she's saying, but I like it.
Mhm. You sound the wrong way. If you better swing when you see me.
Hey,
Swing when
better
you see
swing when
me.
you see me. I
Hey.
like that one too.
Yeah,
But
stop playing.
serving was the last one I heard.
Hmm
So
Question is, how would you feel about, okay, so say for instance you get an apartment and you know how they saying it's probably like 3 times the rent you gotta pay. And how did you feel about rent going up? Do you think like we should go back to times where rent was like 500 or because now rents that we paying like 1,200 apartment, maybe a 1 bedroom. How would you feel about
Okay.
it's so funny.
Nigga,
It's just that how would
ghetto.
you feel with it?
It's different. I don't know. We can talk about it because it's different. Why did you let me
Hmm.
keep this in?
I kept wondering what that was. I'm like, what is
Georgia.
it? Because I'm like,
Man,
if it's wireless, that's why I kept wondering what that was.
I just noticed that. But anyway, we can talk about it. Is it still technically inflation? Is that we still there, right?
Hell yeah, we
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
all right.
still we
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 still
deep
there.
in it,
But
knee
you know what?
deep.
I think we have got oh, that's not so bad. And no, like government, no, we did. I mean, when I mean this, I ain't saying we want it, but in some ways, I feel like we didn't got so used to it. It's kind of not even the topic no more. It's like you either pay for it or you just don't. You know, it's like you ain't got no choice. But it's funny because with me moving out of home now, I think I moved out of the house at the wrong time because I thought like if I moved when I was a little younger, which I don't even know. Like, okay, so let me put it in perspective. Like, say if I would have moved in 2018, what we was then, like what how was rent and stuff
2018 was
then?
okay.
Okay.
2018 to
Mm,
me.
okay.
I ain't saying
Yeah.
that cheap like 500, but I'm pretty sure it was some around that was like still less than
Okay.
1,000.
Okay. Yeah, so that's that timing off. And you know, it's something about it. I'm gonna need time to watch it because it's funny how when I want to move out, the rent want to be in the sky. That is funny. Because if you really look at apartments now, can you even find some under 1,200 for real?
No, you can't.
Yeah. It done got real ugly.
Cause the time that I can still remember the time where I kind of first moved out, even with staying with my friends, like my roommates and stuff like that. And just thinking about like the prices that was so cheap then, we thought that they were high. We were just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
splitting. I can
Mm-hmm.
remember like me and my friend, we moved in and the rent together for a 2 bedroom. And this was like a condo style apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 900 and something for a 2 bedroom. And I can remember us being like, dang, that's a lot. And now looking at it, I
Yeah.
was like, man, I'll be up in there. Two
Mm-hmm.
bedroom, everything straight chilling right now.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
times definitely have changed. And then you can see some apartment complexes like I guess the people who are over the complex
Mm-hmm.
are what is it kind of like gouging. some of the prices, kind of
Oh,
like
for sure.
rent is $1,300.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have first month's rent. The deposit is $1,300 and last month's rent.
That's
sketchy to me now, and I don't know if that's normal in some states, but you don't too much hear about that in where we live or live.
What I do notice, which of course a lot of stuff in life is a scam, so it's kind of like, it's expected. Going from apartment to apartment, you do notice there are different apartment managers and complexes. They have specific rule, like they change the rule for certain people that come in. So like they'll tell you this and they'll tell the next person this. Because I remember going, and I love to talk about this because it's just crazy. I'm so glad I did not stay here. So we sat down or whatever, and mind you, it was nice. Like they had townhomes, they had like regular apartments, nice, and it was like one of the first ones I looked at. Period. So it was cool. Like that's what I'm going for. Like they had a pool, an inside pool, a warm. Like it was nice. Now when we went in there, you could tell first, and I don't know if it's because I'm young, and that's another thing. I'm just remind me to go back to young. What I noticed is like when she was telling stuff, it's like almost like she would add stuff on, and when we were asking questions, it's almost like you adding all these prices on, but then we ask you simple questions like you don't have no answer to it. So like if the rent was real high, but then she said like something like they'll be coming in the apartments to do like some bug spraying or something or whatever. But my mom was like, how regularly do you come do it? She was like, okay, wait. So now you want to come to my apartment without X? Like it's almost like it's a trap. Like they want to trap you in there. On top of it being expensive, you got all. It's like almost sound like a scam. Like you ain't even signing up for like the best thing, but it costs so much. We went in the apartment and I instantly, of course, it's still furnished and everything. They let you do a tour. It looked older. Like it didn't look like somewhere where I'm like, I'm gonna pay that crazy for. So when we pulled up, because it was like one of the apartments we were doing tours on, we were low key gonna turn around, but we was like, okay, let's just hit on. We here now, so let's just hit them out or whatever. We sat down. The girl was like, yeah, so this how it's gonna look. So mind you, we had already seen it look old. When that girl said something like, we should say 1,400 to 1,500. Oh, we like for what? Like you almost look at it like ain't no way, because we looked at the other people that stayed around. I was like, and I feel like because of who she saw coming in there, they feel like they could upcharge. That's why I feel like it'd be a scam. I feel like they literally they could charge whatever they want to at the end of the day. They're gonna be straight. But I feel like they charge you based off what they think you're willing to pay. However, they feel like they can get over on you. And that's messed up, especially where we at right now. You would think that'd be fair. It's like they gonna scam you out too. Like you can't even get good prices where you finna live it. Like it's crazy.
Now the apartments and stuff are looking very like that new modern look too. So you're paying for that too. I go back to basic apartment looking stuff for basic rent. I'm sorry, I would
living comfortably.
These prices are ridiculous. So and then sometimes you're probably paying $1,500 and still living in the hood. So it's just like
That what I'm saying right there. Like you 1,500, and I sit out here, I don't even feel safe. Are you crazy?
Okay.
Are you crazy? Like
I better have my own security. $1,500.
That's what I'm saying.
For one
like,
bedroom,
let me be paying for the location. Yeah, like y'all scamming. I'm grateful for where I'm at now. I'm blessed, but y'all other ones, because I've seen how y'all do stuff, y'all scam me. And then them internet prices do not be the same as what they tell you in person. That's too. I never understood that one. I don't know why they lure you in with the internet prices, knowing people are gonna be like no when they get there. Because why not put the real price online? Like, what do you? Why we got a scam? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is
marketing?
It's crazy.
That's all it is.
It's we live in a scheme, and it is what it is. Let's answer some questions. Anyway, I got a lot of questions. We like to do this. You know what I'm saying? We love the calls that come in. We love the answers. I mean, we love the questions. We just want to answer something. So let's just get some questions out there. If you had to eat one thing daily for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One thing. Daily? Dang, it's between pizza or burger. I keep it simple. Pizza or burger.
So you ain't gonna get tired of it, like
I
Oh,
feel
that
like I'm gonna
going.
go with pizza because I feel like pizza you can switch up the toppings, all that. Burgers you can too, but I just feel like with a burger it's only so much. A pizza you can kind of play with. I don't know
Okay.
why. So I'm gonna say pizza.
Hmm. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say like I'm gonna do like a quesadilla. Only for the point of you can switch out the type of meat you got. You can switch out the
Mm-hmm.
cheese. You can throw little stuff in there. So I need something like that. Like this kind of like a pizza though. Like I can change the stuff that's in it. I probably be able to eat that every day though, because I feel like I can change how it tastes. But dang,
On the
every
third
day.
day, being there gagging like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Be like,
Now we're gonna lose. I'm gonna lose weight for real doing that because I'm gonna get tired of eating. I ain't gonna eat. What would be the title of your autobiography? Oh, I like that.
swerving. I'm just playing.
Win without thinking or something, if that makes sense. Like win without thinking. Some like because I was gonna say like something like self doubt or something because I'm trying to think about what I do, but like win without thinking because I feel like the stuff I think the most about don't be the stuff I actually win
I
in. Like you
never
know what I'm
saw
saying?
wild things. Sorry for yourself.
Go shut up. So like,
You said self
but
doubt, so it made me think of the great debaters, and then when you told him to say a quote from something
dang,
like with self doubt, he said, I never saw wild things. Sorry for yourself. I think it's D.H.
wow.
Lawrence. I
Well,
think it's
self doubt kind of work then. Yeah, it gotta be something like that. It's gotta be something where I doubt myself, but I end up winning because that's why I feel like I be doing, and that's bad, but it be working out. So yeah, either self doubt
okay.
or that win without
Mine,
thinking.
oh, let me see. Mine would be something like with transformation,
Mm-hmm.
or something with like I said before last week, yeah, something like similar to that would be like just something like the phoenix rising from the ashes, something where like you're buried and you just come alive or something.
Okay.
Like,
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
like that. Rising Phoenix or
yeah.
something. What song or artist will always remind you of our friendship?
Oh,
Dang, it's so
Nicki
many.
Minaj, Ice Spice
Yeah,
song. Let me see.
it's so
But if
many.
I had a picture song, dang, I probably shouldn't say that one, but we know that one by her. Pistol by the
Yeah,
bed.
that's it. Yeah. That's the one. Or dang, it's two. Okay, I'm thinking the two of them. It'll probably be Red Ruby the Sleeves for sure. That's
Okay,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
I don't know the name of it. It's called Top Notch. And the reason I say
Oh,
Top
shoot,
Notch,
I forget about that.
Top
Nice.
Notch is the first song. I remember when we first started. When I first, I don't know if I let you hear it or whatever. And then that
I
was the
was
first
over
one
there
you
at
was,
the dock, at the other
yeah.
dock. Yeah.
And that was the first time you literally was learning. You were building it brick by brick. You was learning line by line. Then when go back over it, then you learn it. I think one day you came and knew all of it. I like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
then the
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Now,
Already.
now, the world look like
Girl look
this.
like this.
G5 had wrapped
G5
up,
had
Papa
wrapped
Ice.
up, Papa Ice bottle of the Chris. Bitch, I was really
I was
broke.
really
Fuck, I
broke.
look
What I
like
look
trying to
like
go
trying to
this.
go in this. What I look like
Fuck, I
sending
look like
shots
sending shots and not
and
making
not
every
making
hit.
every hit.
Bitch,
You
get
going
shit
to the
confused.
news.
Go to the news. Pussy real tight. Got a good
Got a good
free shot.
fat lip. Only got no list.
Could have paid for it, but I rather,
But I rather, yeah, I'm
yeah.
on top. Whatever she said. Okay.
Damn, the downfall of city girls.
That's what I'm saying. We was holding y'all down. We get y'all them streams, and y'all gonna do it like this. But okay.
Period.
All right. What's an unusual? I ain't gonna say unusual. Why I say what's an unusual skill or talent you wish you had?
Ooh. Oh, let me see. Like a psychic medium or like a
Okay.
healer or something like some type of like
Hmm.
spiritual healer person.
Okay. Oh, I like it. Oh, dang. Cause what I was gonna say is like, dang, that's kind of saying like I couldn't do it without the power. Um, I would say something. Well, I'm gonna have to do it like that. I say something like, "Nah, dang it, then the government gonna get me." I can't say that one either. Dang. Okay, so I was thinking of stuff like super strength or being like super fat, like fast or something like that. But then I'm thinking like, no, because then they see me at them strength up, they definitely gonna get me and put me in a dungeon.
Dang. Okay, I got something else too. So okay, go ahead.
Probably be bad on me, but I low key wish I can read minds to a certain extent. Let me say that because I feel like I'd be okay with
I bet
reading people,
went
but that'll
crazy.
confirm. Yeah, that's what I said. I think I would drive myself crazy. I feel like low key, but I think I would not waste my time on people a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I can already,
Yeah.
because I already try to do that now. I'm kind of like I already kind of know who that is. But if I do
Mm-hmm.
something like that, then I can already know. Okay, like why am I even? But then the bad side of that is you drive yourself crazy to read people's minds. I feel like it's a reason we can't do that. Like you would
Oh
drive
yeah.
yourself crazy. Like ain't no way you gonna not survive the end of that. So that's just what I say. But realistically, that'll tear me up. Yeah.
And I know if I okay, because I said, spiritual healer or something like that. So if we talking about like talent for real, after watching the Olympics for real, like them girls who do the synchronized swimming, how do they stay in the
Oh,
water that long? Like
yeah.
I had that talent.
Hmm.
Like I be on the like,
On top, on top of staying so like controlling muscles to keep they
yes.
to stay straight. Man, I say
And
the
I'm
same
pretty
thing.
sure I can actually do like the tricks and stuff, but
Hmm.
like that's just amazing. Like how like what is the technique? Like what do y'all have to practice? Like do y'all practice
Because
just being on the water sitting there like
yeah,
and then
I'm
it's
telling
not
you.
like they ain't staying still, like you're moving, so that means you're using energy under there. Like how
Hmm.
do you not breathe? Like
And they gotta be strong though. I said you gotta have good muscle control, good like they ain't panicking. You don't see none of them like if they underwater too long, you wouldn't be able to tell. It seems like it's so much going to that. Like it is past. I feel like every other sport is kind of like that one thing. If you playing basketball, yeah, you gotta have endurance, but you gotta make sure you be able to shoot. You gotta make sure you're
mm,
able to not travel, stuff like that, where you can. But swimming, like doing that, you gotta be able to hold your breath that long, be able to control your muscle underwater to do the certain movements they do all together, be in sync with other people at the same time. Like that, yeah, I don't like water, so I know it's hard.
and I was just
Mm.
like, wow, that's definitely a skill to have because now if I just happen to get lost in the ocean and now I gotta jump in and then go in the
Yeah,
water, now
yeah,
I got the skill where I can stay and fight the shark. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah,
let
you.
me stop.
I about to say they gonna eat you up, but I'm saying like they like them slim thick. They gonna eat you up. They gonna eat you up.
Period.
They
Every
gonna eat you up
time.
every
Every
time.
time.
What's one thing you could change about society if you could?
Of course, this would be a Keontae question. Like,
Yes. Save the world. Save
if
the
I could
turtles.
change something about society, and but we're
Mhm.
living in each other's shoes, so now we can see.
See, understood. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I wasn't even thinking it like that. But yeah, that would. Yeah, they need to see. Um, Mine, of course, like you said, this is a Pisces question, so of course, I'm not gonna say what I really want in the world, which is, peace. But I would say I'd rather a world where people are more open minded. And I think we live in
Mhm.
such a closed minded, especially our community specifically. Everything is so closed minded where it's kind of like you can't tell people certain stuff. People believe certain stuff and they stick with it. It could be the worst belief, but they stick with it because
Mhm.
somebody told them it's right. It's always monkey see, monkey do. They nobody had thoughts for themselves. That's why I say when you open minded, you can think for yourself. Most of society does not think for themselves. That's why everything is so always the same way. It's the same amount of hate. It's the same amount of responses. We know what they're not gonna like. We know how they're gonna react to this. So if we can really live in a society where more people, if not all, are open minded, we would be. I think we'll be. That'll probably be close to peace. Like I don't like the unnecessary hate. Sometimes I don't like when people not try to hear the others. I don't. It's nothing you can really do with that. That's why I feel like we're
Yeah.
gonna be stuck where we at. So if everybody can be open minded, at least I ain't saying everybody gotta like each other because that ain't gonna never happen. But just open minded because I think that way people respect each other's space, respect people's choices, realize it's not your business. not shame people. It's just like it's so much behind it. So
Yeah.
if we were just open minded, like if you open that mind up, people don't realize what's on the other side. But y'all gonna
Okay.
be stuck in y'all ways, so that would be amazing. So one thing about me,
Okay.
I'm gonna eat y'all up. Y'all older folks especially, I'm gonna eat y'all up.
Yeah, him.
I'm sorry.
Don't like no old people. Y'all better get back.
All I know, watch it. Watch it. I'm telling you,
beat y'all up.
I got all the smoke. I'm sorry. Like, y'all disrespect.
What's the age range? What's the beginning age range? 40 and up?
I ain't gonna give it to the 40-year-old. I think, it's some cool 40-year-olds. I give it back
50 and up.
And the 50 up. And the 50 up. What's up?
Y'all better not make Keontae mad.
Yeah, disrespectful, and I got something to prove.
Since we talking about age range and 50-year-olds or whoever, I don't know if you had saw the video about. Well, did you see it? It was the bus driver. I think that was someone like in New York, somewhere up north.
I'm gonna kill him. I love make that man don't fire me, please. I don't want no smoke.
The guy who was younger than him, like, spit on the man. So my thing is, and I'm pretty sure I didn't really look into it or whatever, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure like the bus driver probably lost his job because both of them was arrested. But do you think that that's fair? Because my thing is this: it's one thing, like for real, you can hit me, but spit. That means you're the scum of the earth.
That's
even
the
if
nastiest.
I thought about spitting on somebody, because there's people that I hate down to my soul.
That's the nastiest
that I think about spitting on because they deserve it.
That worse than slapping me. I'm telling you, it is. That worse than slapping me. It's
like like people were saying, it's kind of like, think about if you've been in this job for 20 years and it's gone because you got some disrespectful person spitting in your face because something probably didn't go his way. Like, how do you just feel about that in general? Because we see now in society where, and another thing, if you actually watch the video too, it was kind of almost like Black Mirror. If you notice, if you go back and watch, I don't know if you noticed, like it, and granted, it's fair. Ain't nobody saying break up the fight, but people were back there just holding their phone. I said, oh my God, this is scary. But you still would think like, maybe some men or somebody. I'm pretty sure women not gonna get into two fights like that. Maybe a man or something try to break it up, or somebody say stop or something. They just, I said, oh phone. My God.
That's all they care about. So they can upload it to TikTok and get views.
And whoever upload that one got a good view, cause baby, that old man was knocking their head off.
Knocking it. I'm talking the boy ain't getting no hits in. He better keep that spit in my next time.
He gonna be scared to eat, baby.
This saliva out your mouth from up in there. If that is somebody spit on you, I feel like what you do after is literally in defense. It's nothing. That's like one of the most disrespect, if not the most. That's worse than words. That's one of the most disrespectful things you can do. Like like you said, like how people spit on the ground. It's like you spit on me. I'm the ground. Like I'm nothing. If you spit on me, like that's just nasty. A school teacher or something. It's stuff we don't see. Like, we see these viral moments or whatever, but it's probably so many. It can be like people who are. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say homeless because all the homeless people not bad, but somebody maybe can be on something. These people they act so irate. They act so crazy. That these people having to deal with that, and they have no choice but to deal with because it's their job. So imagine somebody acting crazy, and I still got to drive you around. That's why I like when Uber drivers pull over and tell people, I cancel your ride, get out of my car. I like that because I don't know if you saw videos like that, but I like that because that's like, I'm having to drive you around and you're going to disrespect me. Like, I'm sorry, disrespect start at words. That's why I said the spitting stuff is just horrible because it starts with words. Don't disrespect me, period. Don't say, even, it's so easy not to disrespect somebody. And if you give me any ounce of disrespect, that's it. Like, I'm not taking none of that. So, I couldn't only imagine being like a bus driver where I got to deal with people, these first of all, strangers, not even like a school bus driver. They got children. These adults,
Public,
adults
yeah.
acting crazy. People from everywhere. I'm having to make sure you get to where you're going, and you've been up here disrespectful to me, rude, nasty. How can you not even feel bad for the man? He doing like this public. Is that a public service? It's kind of like a
public transportation.
Public, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're doing this, and just imagine you're doing. I feel like you're doing a lot for whatever community, whatever route you're working for. That's a hard job. I'm sorry, you had to deal with too many different
Once
people.
the person gets spit on, they beat the person up. You would think I'm gonna spit back on you, but you realize they don't even spit back because you just know it's still foul.
It's so
like who you literally have to just be walking around thinking I'm gonna spit on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, even when you fighting like your worst enemy ever, you still don't even think to spit on them. You might kick him in the face, but you not.
And he was
gonna spit on them.
He was holding him. Now he got him, so he got him good. But you could tell
like his head came off.
Yeah, like he was holding him to the fact that like I think that doing something so disrespectful makes somebody blood boil. You can say his blood was boiling. Like
he blanked out. That man blanked out.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like it just got to that point. Like that's probably. And I can't lie. Most people, if you care about yourself, I feel like most people would be like that. Like you do something like that, I probably forget what setting I'm in. I try, for the most part, like words and stuff, I can, what I'm saying? I can walk away from that. I can move past it. But when you do something like that physical disrespect, and that's disgusting. What other way is he supposed to react? And I do, like, for the people, like you said, the people on the bus, it's one thing to mind your business, but I think I try to say a lot, like, if you don't stand for something, then you, like we say, you fall for everything. So if you sitting there, you can deal with this man. That man went in the wrong. They said that, watch the whole situation, and all you got to do, they could have saved that man from to be honest, for all that happening. All they had to do is so many of y'all. What is he gonna do to all y'all? It's like
that man knocking heads off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about the boy or whatever. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I ain't watched much of the lead up. I don't think I saw enough of the lead up. I just know they was kind of back and forth. But I don't know how long the lead up was, but I feel like it had to be some time for it to escalate to that point. It's like people just stand around. The only thing you think to do, somebody can say, if you all collectively just say stop, that could have got him to stop anything. And you just record. Like, I'm not even going to be the voice of record because why would I want that on my phone? Like, look at this. It's
exactly
disgusting.
like, I'm gonna look at it later. I'm not gonna look at it later. Like,
I'm sorry, like, but I ain't never been the type. Like, I'm not gonna record and then be posting it anyway. That's like kind of crazy to me. But
and plus, I want to watch it live. I hate recording stuff. Like, it be killing my energy. I hate. Exactly. I just feel like I have to record it because everybody else doing it. But
that's all.
Other than like concerts and fights, I just need to see it live. I'm sorry.
To keep and first of all, in the society, the world we live in, I don't say so many people record without the idea of, let me make sure I'm far away from this and not good. I ain't even trying to get close to it. Stuff go left so bad in this world these days. Recording is probably the last thing, and I probably regret later, like, dang, I should record this so I can show Ashley. But in that moment, I'm probably thinking, like, let me stay as far away as possible from it, not even thinking no phone. I'm just making sure I can get away from this if y'all finna go all the way left. That's just what world we live in. So I don't know how people don't think this. Like, I don't think to just pull phones out, especially not in public. Like, I can see respect to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm like, hey, son, just go get out the bus, my boy.
I'm gonna say, watch it. Look, I respect you.
He gonna be like,
I respect you, so I'm gonna go sit down. But watch it. Hey, I respect you. I'm gonna go sit down. Put the headphones in. I'm be able to shake it like this. Like, please let me get out that bus. Please. I'm be shaking so bad. I can't. I ain't good with it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
What New York said?
Did that spit on me? Oh, it stinks.
Man, and then you can feel like hunking for. I'm about to get pull that up from right there.
Listen.
I been left that show that day. I don't care.
That was nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't that was reunion. What she said? I was a bitch.
She said, what she said, it's been on pause.
New York.
For the last something. Well, so whatever she said, but I'm about to press play and I'm man.
New York new security will come. Yeah, I know.
New York probably would love that fight with Pumpkin. Pumpkin got a hand of that hand and whip it over. New York is not a fighter, but I do like the entertainment. I'm sorry, she gonna give you the.
Definitely.
She gonna definitely act like she gonna do it. I'm just being honest, but I love New York. John.
Okay, I'm just saying, keep my name out your mouth because you let Kevin Tech kick you all in your cootie.
John.
For watching tonight's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have questions, don't forget to DM us if you want them to be anonymous. And you can DM us if you don't want it to be anonymous. And if you don't care, you can write it in the comment section.
Do what you please.
Do whatever. But ask us some questions that you want us to answer. And we'll be waiting, okay? So we will see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.
Goodbye.